Welcome to Sexy Like a Jacket. It's been approximately a hella long time since I've made a video. How do I even YouTube? Anyway, so it's spring break, and yeah, I packed sundresses and shorts and flip-flops, and I get this! So at Davis, every break is like the end of the quarter. Winter quarter starts when winter break ends, and spring quarter starts when spring break ends. Yay! So that means I'm about 2/3 of the way done with my first year of college. In those 22 weeks of studying, sleeping a little bit more than I should, and writing essays the day before they're due, I realized that Kip has left me unprepared for dealing with the world on a larger scale. Because when you think about it, our high school is 400 people. Some people's graduating class is 800. And for the most part, I really liked that. I mean, not only did our graduation get done way sooner, but you actually get to know people. And for me, it's especially weird leaving that because for the most part, I went to school with the same people that I did since like 5th grade. 8 years of my life is a long time to go with seeing familiar faces, and to be suddenly thrown into a place where I don't know anybody. And then I realized once I meet people, not all of those people actually, stay with you. Friends move in and out of your life a lot faster in college. I mean, you might talk to someone because you have the same class one quarter, but then the next quarter you don't, so you don't really talk to them anymore. And that's why I'm so happy with Kyo. It's given me a solid group of people that I know are going to be consistent through my 4 years. I mean, yeah, people will graduate and we'll get new members, but it's a lot more consistent than the whole university altogether. And what I've learned from this is that I really hate goodbyes. I mean, you saw firsthand last year with Trudeau leaving, and I'm sure you know by now that McNulty's leaving, Kip. And even in the short span of these last 2 quarters, I've had sorority sisters have to leave, and I guess it hurts so much because they've become a part of my life just like McNulty and Trudeau did. And I feel like with middle school, when teachers left, it wasn't such a big deal because it was more of a student-teacher relationship. Especially with Trudeau and McNulty, it was more of a, student teacher, but then also this layer of friendship, which I think is kind of unique to Kip, and small schools like it because there's not very much of an age gap between teacher and student. I mean, that's not to say that you can't be friends with your older teachers, but I feel like the fact that our teachers were so young made us able to connect with them more and view them more as like an older sibling rather than just solely our teacher. So while I'm incredibly happy for both Trudeau and McNulty that they're moving on with their lives and they're doing the things that they want to do, I still feel a little bit selfish. I mean, I don't get to go back to King and see them there. I won't get to go back years later and ask students that are attending King in 2020 what they're learning in McNulty or Trudeau's class. And I guess another thing about people leaving is that you get to learn who your real friends are and who you want to keep around as friends or acquaintances or former teachers. It's easy to check Facebook and see what Trudeau is up to or whatever. It's a lot more personable to write him a letter, which I feel like I'm bad at doing, bad at communication. There's so many options available to me: Facebook, email, freaking Twitter if I so desired, I guess. I'm more of a face-to-face person. I feel like I've kept the relationships with the people that I knew in high school because I have the opportunity to see them. I get breaks and I go and see Michelle. She and Sabrina come and see me. See you and Trevor. I'm not being at King takes the option away from me. It's up to me to make sure that the relationship doesn't crumble and die, despite the fact that they're not going to be at King anymore. So I realize this is now Wednesday, and I said that this was going to be up on Monday, and that's partly because I was lazy. I got busy cleaning my room at Davis, and then I came home. No punishment is due, so make it a good one, yeah? Anyway, seeing as it is spring break, I feel like I can't be on a beach somewhere reading, so I might as well be curled up in my room reading, so I've been reading this book. I know it's a movie, and I kind of want to go see the movie, and I have a strong rule with book before movie, except for Harry Potter. I totally screwed that up. Last ones I read them before, though. By the time I got to 5, I think I read all of the books before I saw the remainder of the movies. Anyway, according to our new schedule, I guess I'll see you on Wednesday. Till then, DFTBA.